In this video, we'll be hunting some half dollars. We'll of course be looking for any silver from 1970 or older, but we'll also be looking for any foreigns, proofs, heirs of varieties, NIFCs, or any other cool things we can find. And right now I have this box as well as one other one, and if they don't have enough finds, I'll add a couple more onto this video when I pick some more up. And I've checked both boxes for enders, and there are no confirmed enders, so hopefully we can get some good finds in the rolls, and I'll bring you in if and when we have our first find. Roll 10, and so far the only things I've set aside are a couple of 2021 Ds, which before this hunt I only found one or two from the Denver Mint. They're not an IFC, so I'm not going to keep them, just setting them aside. And this roll, we have a couple more super shiny edges, probably 2021 Ds, but I'm just going to reveal them live just in case there's something else. And that one's a 2021 P, also nothing too special. And another 2021 D, so just a couple more 2021s, still interesting to see. Roll 13, and we have our first actual find of the hunt, and of course it's an NIFC, a 2006 from Philly. Roll 17, and we have a variety found, and it is a 1977 D DDO. If I put it under the scope, this one, I looked for it on that straight line of the R. If I get it at the right angle, you can see there's a bit of a split in the middle right there. Also some doubling on the top of the U and the bottom of the S as well. Unfortunately, this one is not in the greatest condition. There's a lot of damage on Kennedy's head, and it's definitely circulated, but still, any variety is a great find. Roll 23, and we have the second NIFC of the hunt, and it's a pretty beat up 2009 out of Philly. We're on roll 36, and it's been a pretty slow box so far, but we did just find another variety. This one I've only found a couple of. It's a 1982P, no FG. If I put it on a scope where the FG is supposed to be, you can see that it's pretty much completely gone. Just a couple of dots at the top rights of the letters right there. And by what I've seen, these actually do qualify as the no FG. There's some on PCGS website that have this exact same thing that are the variety. This one, it's definitely circulated, has some damage on the face from being in rolls so often, but it's a great find. Roll 44, and we have an IFC number 3 of the hunt, and this one is a 2008 from Philly. That was all for box 1, and unfortunately it was a pretty slow box. We ended up with 3 NIFCs, 12 2021s, which might be the most I've gotten in a box. Even though I don't keep them, still just pull them out because don't get too many. And we did get 2 varieties, 77D DDO and that 1982P, no FG. Now let's go on to box number 2, and hopefully we can get some good finds. Just opened roll 8 of box 2, and it's not that dirty edge, it's not silver or anything, but right there in the middle, we might have a clipped planchet right there. Don't know if I've ever found a clipped planchet in half dollars before. Let's see what it is. And it's a 1984, and I'd say that definitely looks like a clipped planchet to me, based on both sides. And on the opposite side, you can see between the E and the R of Liberty, 180 degrees opposite of the coin. It's a little bit of a weaker strike on the rim, which indicates that it is a true clipped planchet. And that is a really cool mint air find. Roll 23, and so far we haven't had anything in this box other than that clip planchet, which was still a good find, but we just got the first NIFC of box 2, a 2007 Denver. Just opened roll 35, and so far for 2022, I've only gotten 1 silver. Silver's been pretty slow for me lately, but I just opened this roll, and we might have a 40% silver right there. Hopefully it is. And it looks like it's going to be silver. 1969 Denver. Awesome to get the second silver half dollar for 2022. Even though silver's been pretty slow lately, it's always great to find a silver in a half dollar hunt. That is awesome. Still in the same roll as that silver, and we have another NIFC. This one is a 2009 from Denver. Still, I'm so happy that we finally ended the skunk streak. Roll 40, and we have another NIFC. This one is a 2008 Denver. That was all for the second box, and to be honest, it was a pretty good box. We got a few more NIFCs, that 1984 clip planchet, which was an awesome find, Some more 2021s, which I've seemed to be getting more of lately, and of course, the best find of the hunt, the 1969 D Silver. Since there aren't too many finds on the board, even though I'm not complaining because we got silver, I'm going to add a couple more boxes onto this video when I pick them up, so I'll be back when I have those boxes, and hopefully they have some good finds. Alright, I'm back. Just picked up a box and another one right there. So we have 2 more boxes to hunt. I did check both boxes for enders. This first one just has a 2007 NIFC there, and the second one has a few possible NIFC reverse enders, so nothing too crazy on the ends, so hopefully we can get some good finds in the rolls. Roll number 7 was that 2007 P NIFC ender. Roll 10, another NIFC. Unfortunately, it has been marked, but it is a 2016 P. Roll 38, and it has been a very slow box. Only 2 NIFCs so far, but just opened roll 38, and it looks like we might have a 40% silver right there. It looks a little clad, but it also looks pretty silvery. Let's see what we have. And I think it was a silver. And it is, if I can get it out, it is a 1967, 40% silver, second silver of the hunt. That is an amazing find. Just opened roll 47, and we're going to have another silver. Looks like we have 40% silver, number 3, right there. And we do, a 1968 Denver. That is an awesome find. That was all the finds for box 3, and it was a great box. We only ended up with 2 NIFCs for the whole box, which is the least I've gotten in a while, but that's okay. They're just NIFCs. Also pulled out this 1995 D pocket coin, pretty worn down. But the 2 major finds in the box, we got 2 40% silvers, a 1967 and a 1968 Denver. That is awesome. As I said, I've been getting not too much silver lately, but we've already gotten 3 in this hunt. That is awesome. Now, let's go on to box number 4. Hopefully, the silver can continue. Roll 3 of the last box, and the silver is going to continue. Just open the roll. Looks like we have another silver right there. And it definitely is. And it's a 90. I thought that was going to be a 40. A 1964 out of Philly, 90% silver found. That is an amazing find. Roll 12 had a couple of NIFCs, and they are a 2006D and a 2017 that's also from Denver. Just opened roll 23, and we might have the first proof of the hunt. We have a really thick, shiny edge right in the middle of the roll. Hopefully it's a proof. And it is, and it's a new one. 2014 from San Francisco in pretty good shape. That might be my newest proof half dollar, and I definitely don't have this year, and that is a great find. Same roll as that proof, and we have a 1977D DDO, and on this one, doubling is most apparent on the top left I and N. See it right there, the split Ceres, as well as pretty much all of In God is slightly doubled, and then you also have some doubling on the rest of the motto as well, but it's definitely mostly on the top left of that I and N. And this one is in decent condition. It's about probably AU, not too bad, and that is a great find. Next roll, another NIFC, and this one is a 2009 Denver. Roll 28, couple more NIFCs, and they are a 2004 and a 2007 minted in Denver. Roll 33, another NIFC. This one is a 2011 P. Roll 44, another NIFC. This one is a 2017 out of Philly. Last roll of the hunt had one last find, and it is a 2020 P NIFC. Now let's go on to the wrap-up. Fourth and last box has been hunted, so let's go over the finds. 2021s, again, not keeping them, just pulled them aside. We ended up with 10 Ps and 14 Ds. Just interesting to see. I haven't gotten this many 2021s ever. Just interesting to see some more in my area. NIFCs, we ended up with 16 for the 4 boxes, ranging from 2004 through 2020. Miscellaneous Fines, you got that 1995 D pocket coin. I don't think I showed the reverse. You can see that it's pretty worn down. Not in the best shape, but still, it's a pretty interesting find. Then we got that 1984 D clip flange error, which is actually a pretty cool find. Never found one of those in Has. And then we got 3 varieties, 2 1977 D DDOs, and that 1982 P, no FG. All pretty good finds. And then we got that 2014 S Proof in the last box, which is a year I don't have, so I will be adding that to my proof album, and that is an awesome find. And then the finds for the hunt, we got 4 silvers, 3 40%ers, a 67, 68, and 69, and a 1964 Philadelphia 90% silver. Great to see this much silver. Before this, I only had 1 silver for 2022, so definitely a lot more silver than I've been getting lately, which is awesome. And overall, this was an amazing $50 hunt.